Yeah, Tim and Jackie, it's been an incredibly busy day for Kern County Fire and their arson investigators today. We're on scene here on Sharon Place at the 5th fire in Oildale since midnight. I'm going to step out of the way. We're going to show you where that fire, it started in the attic, they said. They did say that there was no one inside during this fire. They made sure of that, obviously, and as you can see, fire crews are poking out right now and cleaning up and fixing everything up here. But like we said, this is the 5th fire in Oildale just today. We had this one, we had one not far from here over at Decatur and Sierra. We also had 3 this morning just southeast of here. All 3 of those happening within just blocks of one another, including one with a family that owns that, talking to me about how much that building meant to them and how much it meant to the community.
They came right out of this very house.
Tasha Venable explained the good that happened inside this building.
So I can't even tell you the men that come up to us every single day and say thank you so much for helping us and lifting us up when we needed it. And they're doing well now, and they're living in society, and they're doing great.
This building that served as a home for so many. Her grandfather bought the lot on McCord over 30 years ago and turned one of the buildings into a men's rehab home.
He bought this church with that money to help people.
And this morning, it was one of 3 buildings in Oildale that went up in flames.
Next thing I know, it's engulfed.
The first caught fire on East McCord near North Chester just after midnight. The second was the former rehab building. That blaze broke out just before 4 a.m., about a block and a half away from the first.
So we're on scene of the 3rd structure fire in Oildale.
And the 3rd building going up in flames on Beardsley Avenue just before 7 a.m., close to the other 2, and in the same lot where a body was found inside of a burning home back in April. All 3 buildings were empty, including the Venables. Tasha says that they were currently working on improvements.
I mean, I see one of them every day, one of the guys that lived in this house.
Despite the fire, Venable looking at the positive things that happened inside of a building that served as a home for so many.
We're not at all looking, down or being depressed or anything, because this did help so many people, and we hear that every day.
Now, Kern County Fire just moments ago releasing a description of a person of interest. This man is acting like he's cleaning yards, then taking all of that vegetation and whatnot and actually burning it inside of these homes, according to investigators. He's described as 6 feet tall-ish and then 40 years old. He's an African-American male with light to medium complexion, short hair. Investigators are looking for him because he's been seen at several of these locations. Again, this being the 5th fire today in Oildale, so we do now have that person of interest. You can head over to turn23.com for more information on that. If you have any information, you're of course encouraged to call the KCFD tip line. Again, they're looking for this person of interest in connection to these fires in Oildale. For now, from Oildale, Brandon Johansson, 23 ABC News.